This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now, where we bring you the 3 E's: educate, empower, and engage. I'm your host, Harvey Blankfeld, and we've been selling homes here in Southern Nevada since 1988. With me in studio right now, I have John Ingram from CrossCountry Mortgage. You know, the other thing I wanted to touch on today was, and I mentioned this a little bit before, was these advertisements I see on TV now from OfferPad. We also have Zillow doing what they call their quick sale program. And then you've seen those signs on the street, "We buy ugly houses." These guys are, look, there's a bunch of people out there who will buy your house for cash quick. And I've done some research, and some of my clients have done some research, and they called me on it, and we've talked this through. And I wanted to make sure that you understand these programs can be appropriate and valuable to certain people who are in certain circumstances. But for the most part, you're giving up money when you do it quick for cash. You're going to give up some cash. You're giving up money. Now, they'll say to you, well, gee, if you hire a realtor, you're going to pay this, you're going to pay that, you're going to pay this, you're going to pay that. Correct. We're going to eliminate all that, and we're going to get right to the bottom line. But even when they do that, what I found is that based on the programs that we've seen, they're going to be collecting anywhere from 15 to 20% below market on the
I was reading one, and I won't mention the name, but I was reading one yesterday that talked about the fee for using the program, this quick sale program, was 7 to 8%, which is higher than a commission selling your house normally through a professional realtor.
Yeah. And here's where there's something, guys. I want think this through with me. Who's buying these homes? It's a company. They're not going to live there.
Right.
They might rent it out, perhaps, but that's
they need
really
to skim profit out of it.
They're doing it not. This is not a magnanimous program. They're not doing it because they want to
works.
No.
Right. Okay.
They're doing it to make money. So they're going to pay you 20% below market. They're going to maybe put a little bit of money into the house, and then they're going to sell it for market.
They'll take it as is.
Yeah. You don't have to do anything to it.
Right. I hear that they'll come and do like a sort of a walkthrough.
Yep, they just take a quick look.
Quick, and they'll tell you, here's our offer.
Yep, and it appeals to those people who don't want to have to do too much, who need to be out quick, or they're distressed sellers. They're in some level of distress, and they need the money now for whatever reason.
Right, so you're saying if I'm a traditional seller who, like say, wants to get the value for my property of what it's really worth, it's not the right sort of path for me?
I think if you want to max out on dollars, you still need to go back to the tried and true method of hiring a realtor to do it and getting what I'd call it retail value.
Right.
Let's get retail for your home as opposed to wholesale, which these guys are buying wholesale. Now, for a realtor these days, I mean, we're selling homes quick right now. The market's tight, so we're not. It doesn't take us too long to get them done. So if you can wait, 45 to 60 days for that checked, then you probably should go with a realtor. Price it right, go with a realtor, and you'll be done.
Just the security of the home selling process.
Yeah.
And in this world, we sort of have to protect ourselves first, right?
Right.
Because nobody's actively sort of protecting everything. And I just had the idea that I'm having potentially unlicensed people come through, make a negotiation with me, or I have no sort of no active expertise in the buying and selling of houses.
Right.
How do I protect myself?
Yeah. I mean, it's like we when we do property management, and we use only licensed and bonded vendors when we do it. Why do we do that? Because if something goes sour, if something goes wrong, or something happens later on that somebody gets hurt, it's them and their license that's exposed, not ours.
Right.
And that's why you want to hire professionals, licensed people, and realtors who are bound by a code of ethics. In addition to their licensing, is an even better level. I mean, now look, there are good and bad in all, but ultimately, that's the level of protection that I would encourage most people to consider.
You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now with host Harvey Blankfeld. Please tune in every Saturday at 11 a.m. right here on News Talk 720 KDWN.